varying. The scale might be varying. So we have to work on that as well. So in order to perform all these things, if you will get exposed to the edit access options that is available in Tableau, which is going to come in handy for you to work with combination chart or blended access or dual access if you wanted to perform it, that is going to be helpful for you. So with that context, in this session, what we are going to see is just a demo of the edit access. Just we wanted to know what are the options which is available in your edit access. So to get to know this, just let's get inside our Tableau environment. So as you know, we have our Tableau online is available right now, and we have our Superstore data source also. So if we have to get the access, first of all, we need to place certain things in our rows and the columns. So let me just keep the same thing, like, sales was there. So we will keep the sales here. And one more thing that we had was the order date was there. And let's keep the order date in our column shell. Okay. So as we have kept this, now what you're seeing here is what you call it as a axis. So this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. And you just wanted to perform some kind of editing with respect to the axis. Okay. So here, if you just go and double click on it, okay, you will get this one. Or otherwise, you just go to your axis and then right click on it. Again, you're going to get an option like edit axis. So either you double click it or that arrow, if you press, you're going to get an edit axis. So what it is going to give me means it is definitely going to give me the it is giving me some window where I have lot of things which is there. So first thing what I need to understand is that I need to know how these four ranges are varying. Okay. See, when I say edit axis, okay, so what I'm going to edit means I am going to edit the axis for the sales. Okay, that's the meaning of it. So for this, I can edit, I can specify the range. Okay, so you can actually build different kinds of views with the same data. Okay, so but for each view, we will actually use a different kind of axis. Range format alone we will specify, and you can understand how this variations is happening. Okay, so let me just put category also here. Let me just put the category also. Okay, so this is your order date. Okay, let's keep the region itself. Okay, so now we got a better kind of visualization is there. So now I just wanted to double click on your sales and edit axis. So if you go here, when it is automatically clicked as automatic, and you can see how it has splitted the view, the axis you can understand. Now I'm just going to click on this uniform axis. Okay, so now you can make out the difference how uniform axis have splitted this one. And if I will keep an independent axis range, see the variation, how the axis is getting changed. Okay, so it's an independent axis range for each row of the column. Okay, so but the basic difference is that you need to understand the basic difference between these three things. The basic difference is that whenever you are going to click the automatic one, the Tableau itself is going to take care of splitting the axis pane automatically. So axis range will be based on the data which is used. Okay, now if you will click on uniform axis for all rows and columns, you are going to set the range uniformly. Okay, so till suppose here what I have is that 0 to 200k. So this is the range. So from 0 to 200k, I'm just setting a uniform range. So 0 to 10 also uniformity is there, and 100 to 200 also there is a uniformity. So like this, you can specify your axis range. And the third one is independent axis range. So this is actually making a lot of difference because we are making the axis range completely independent, which means the for each of the pane, if you could see, these are the different panes, right? So for each of the panes, you can actually identify that the range is varying. Okay. See here, it is 0 to 100 and 100 to 200. This is 0 to 50, 50 to, so there is a variations. Each view, there is a variation. So this is what will happen with the independent axis range for each row or a column. Then finally, what we have is that fixed one. Fixed one, what we specifically do is that we will specify the starting and the ending value. What is the fixed start and what is the fixed end, we will specify that. Okay. So say for example, if I am giving 100, okay, now see the difference. So 0 is gone here. Now the starting is from 100. It is starting from the 100. Okay. So you can specify that as well. So let's keep it automatic as of now. All right. So this is the way you can change the axis. Okay. Sometimes, most of the times, this kind of, changing the axis will definitely help you if you have to deal with different categories of the data. Okay. And also you can specify if you wanted to include a 0 or not. Also, you can specify it. Okay. So this is with respect to the changing the range. Now, if you come down, you can see two things. One is changing the axis scale to either reversed or the logarithmic option. Okay. So when you will select a logarithmic option, what it is giving me is that either you can select a positive or a symmetric display. So if I will select a symmetric display, what it is showing is that it will contain only positive. Okay. 0 or negative values on a log scale axis. Okay. That's what will happen with the symmetric one. Okay. So in case if you are having a very large number of negative values in your data, you can actually make use of this one. Symmetric one, you can use it. Otherwise, a positive would work. Okay. So you can just click on these things and then you can change the scale, whether it is a logarithmic scale or it is going to be a reversed scale. You can specify that. Okay. So this is one thing, like, that you can actually perform with the axis. And also you can actually change the appearance of your axis also, because here you can give your title. Okay. So you can actually give a specific title and then a specific subtitle you can give it, and that will also get displayed in your things. Okay. Then these are all the things which is coming under the category of general. Now we have one more thing, which is your tick marks. Okay. So here actually you can specify how often the tick marks are displayed along the axis. Okay. You can actually modify that. Both the major and the minor ticks, you can modify it. Okay. So automatic is there, fixed is there, none is there, right? So you just, you know how to go here, and if you click on automatic, this option will, it will be default, it will be there. Based on the data which is there in the view, it is going to show the tick marks. Fixed, you will specify, like, how often the tick mark should come in your pane. So based on that, you can select a fixed one, or none. It is like, it will just if you wanted to hide the tick marks completely, then you will make use of this one. Okay. So this is your major ticks, and then minor ticks also would come in the same way. Okay. So that's about the different types of options which is available in your edit axis. Okay. So this will help you to understand, this understanding will help you to further work with the axis. That's the idea why we have understood all of these things. So these are the different types of options which is available. So that's all I have for this session. Thank you.